Welcome to Pitt tonight. This is our 18th episode, and like my 18th concussion, this is our 18th episode. I'm super excited today because every time on Pitt tonight, we bring on a new sidekick, and this time I get to bring someone very important to me. One of my best friends from back home, my middle school guidance counselor, Mr. Cryer.
Hello, Andrew. You said there was an emergency.
Yeah, we needed a sidekick.
You said my wife was here.
Yeah, she's here to see you kill it.
So there's no emergency.
Nah, because you saved us. So tell the people how we met. We go way back.
I was Andrew's 3rd grade guidance counselor.
Yeah.
He was one of 150 students.
Number one.
All right. He was an average to above average student who often would yell at me.
Yeah. No, but
so I can go now?
No, but like, thank you so much. Like, you've changed my life. Like, I wouldn't have even like thought of taking French without you.
One time I brought up Les Miserables, and Andrew got in a fit of rage and threw a book at me and ran out of the counseling session.
And like,
what I'm trying to say is, she's okay?
Okay with being married to a superstar? I don't know. But hey, and like, I wouldn't have even gone to Pitt without you.
I have a saying, it's don't shoot for your dreams.
Hey, why apply to William and Mary? Just why would you? And like,
so you're saying if I stay,
yeah, just say it, come on.
She'll be okay?
Absolutely. And like, I wouldn't even do late night without you.
Right, because I made a joke one time and you said, I hate you, and ran away.
Guilty. Hey.
So if I stay, no one's gonna hurt her?
You're fine. Hey, how about you get over there and we'll take a look at the news?
As long as she's okay.
Don't worry. Okay. A primary school in Japan is having parents pay over $700 for Giorgio Armani uniforms. Meanwhile, a primary school in China is having students pay over $700 to make Giorgio Armani uniforms. Sad.
That's harsh.
Welcome to Pitt tonight. Riots ensue in France after a supermarket offered 70% discount on Nutella. The riots were not very effective as everyone had to stop and smoke and eat a baguette.
So you did take French.
Bonjour. A couple stranded on a remote desert island off the coast of Australia were rescued by helicopters after they spelled out help in the sand. Rescuers said they would have picked them up earlier, but they were waiting for them to finish the pee. Trump is threatening to get very rough against North Korea if the heaviest sanctions ever don't succeed. The UN was like, no roughhouse, and then Trump was like, come on, and then the UN was like, you guys better play nice, and then Korea was like, but I don't even want to play with you anymore. It's adorable. We live in a great time.
That one was different.
Just you wait. A California Girl Scout sold over 300 boxes of cookies in 6 hours by setting up outside of a marijuana dispensary, and I know, it's just so dumb. Like, she could have made a lot more money if she just sold marijuana. Supply and demand. A man was killed after being sucked into an MRI machine by the powerful magnetic field. There was one reaction to that was very, like, nervous. But it's good news, like, they know exactly what's wrong with his knee. Scientists have announced that they have successfully grown human organs in sheep. And that's great news for the medical community. But preschool teachers are still struggling with the lyrics of Mary Had a Little Organ Farm. A new study says women who regularly use spray cleaners have lung damage similar to that of cigarette smokers. And, you know, it's true, but that's the price you pay if you want your organs to smell like lemons. And I don't know if you can believe this, but human eggs have been grown in a lab for the first time. And quite frankly, they sound much worse than those free-range human eggs I've been eating. New warnings from doctors say that wireless heart monitor devices can be accessed and manipulated by hackers. And this is especially bad news for my uncle, because he stores all of his nude selfies on his pacemaker. Hey, Don't worry. We have a great show for tonight. We have some SGB members. We have Merante's family from Grocery Merante's, and we have Surfboard, and they'll perform for you later. But for right now, get up for the Allies of the Boulevard. Mr. Cryer, could you be my assistant for the next segment?
Yeah, what's up?
Could you plug this in?
Yeah, you're doing like a smoothie segment?
You could say that.
I don't really know where to plug it in.
Don't worry.
Oh, God! What are you doing?
Don't worry. I can't die. I'm fine.
What do you mean you can't die?
I've been living the same day over and over again.
What?
I'm immortal. I die every night, and I wake up on the same day. It's perfectly fine, and every day I look at the calendar, and it always says February 2nd.
Oh. You think that you're the Bill Murray character
From Happy Death Day, yeah.
Happy Death Day.
Yeah.
You die every night?
I close my eyes, and I stop moving, and then, when it's over, I open my eyes, and everything's fine.
Andrew, that's called sleeping.
No, it's different. I've had visions during it. Like, Lady Gaga's not dead.
She's not dead.
Okay. No, but
not.
I've seen her, but then I wake up and it's February 2nd, and like, okay, let me just blend my hand. I'll show.
No. We promised legal that we'd lose no more limbs.
Okay, then what am I even supposed to do for a desk piece then?
What were you planning?
We could play catch.
Andrew, this is a soccer ball,
Yeah.
and there's a knife taped to it.
Whoops.
Andrew, this is crazy. You're not living every day over and over again.
Okay, then why we've done this desk piece before?
Yeah, that was rehearsal.
Yeah, if it was rehearsal, why can't I get the words right? Listen, next you'll tell me I can't light myself on fire, and I've been doing that for the past week.
Andrew, you need to go to a hospital.
No, I don't. No. Listen, it doesn't matter. Hospital can't help me. Like, tomorrow I'll wake up and the same song I'll hear again and again. Beep, 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 beep. And I'll wear the same clothes I've been wearing for the past 9 days, and yeah.
Andrew, you've smelled for the past 8 days.
Okay, get ready for me not to smell at all. When I'm dead.
Salt?
It's the silent killer. I can prove it to you. Look, I have everything written down. Look, it's clear. I've been doing the same thing over and over again.
This just says, hit that dog with my car 23 times.
Every day.
Have you been hitting a dog with your car 23 times?
Every day I say I'm gonna put it out of its misery, but I never can. But look, see, it says I do the same thing again and again. I hook up with someone in the Jimmy John's bathroom every day.
Yeah, you've been posting about that on Facebook for months.
Oh yeah, well, I have to write it down so my girlfriend knows. She has amnesia.
Andrew, you don't have a girlfriend. You're gay.
You're gay. I'm Adam Sandler. Look.
Look, Andrew, it's not February 2nd.
This is so embarrassing. No way.
It's February 25th.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. That's such a... Oh.
You're not living the same day over and over again. You're not Adam Sandler. It's not Groundhog Day.
Oh. Well.
It's not Happy Death Day.
Damn. Well, I guess you're right. Guess I won't be needing these. I wasn't gonna eat them. I was just gonna put them in my washing machine. and then get in.
Give me those! Is there anything else you were planning?
Leo, come on out.
What's wrong with Leo?
He has a lot of diseases. You can go. You're not needed anymore.
You need counseling, my child.
Look at all this.
Wait. Did you say Leo has a lot of diseases?
Tons.
I gotta make some calls.
Well, we'll be right back on Pitt tonight. Hey guys, thank you so much for being on the show. Do you guys want to just introduce each of yourselves and like say,
Sure,
hey,
I'll
I'm
go first. I am. No, I'm doing it good. You go.
Sick joke.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Just say, hey, I'm Zachariah Brown.
Is this one?
Is it on?
Hello. Okay, we're gonna trade. Go ahead. Okay.
Good. Television's magical, guys. It's a beautiful thing.
So my name's Zachariah Brown. I'm a sophomore. I'm studying political science and economics, and I'm a newly elected board member.
Yeah. So have all of you, like, is this your first time on SGB boards for all of you?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, great. What made you guys interested in doing that?
Yeah, I mean, so my name is Cory Stillman. I currently serve as the SGB allocations chair. And so just being involved with student government, I've seen the impact that it can have, but working with allocations, it's very limited. It's you're funding for student groups, and it's an awesome responsibility, but just looking up at the board and seeing kind of the reach they can have, the impact they can have, and working on so many different things, I felt like this was an awesome opportunity to kind of expand the impact I've had thus far and work with some different, just on some different initiatives and just some different ways of impacting this school.
So my name is Pooja Humar. I'm a junior here, and I'm currently on the allocations committee alongside Cory. And I think it's been a really good opportunity to work with a lot of different student groups on campus. But I was kind of ready to take that one step further and see how we can make an even bigger impact on campus. And so that was, it funneled very nicely into a position for board members. So I'm excited for the next year.
So you guys had to campaign a lot, right? Yeah. How was that on campus? That's a lot of people to talk to.
Yeah, it is absolutely exhausting. I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong. It's really cool to meet so many different students, especially the day of the election. It's awesome to kind of be like really obnoxious, standing in front of the union and just screaming at people. Yeah. But it really takes a toll on both your mind and body. I'm sure everyone can attest to that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I recently slept for 3 days straight, and Congrats. It was. Yeah, that was the highlight of my semester. I mean, besides winning, but obviously, second biggest moment of my entire college career was sleeping for those 3 days because it's so incredibly exhausting. But the great thing about it, and I'm sure Cory and Pooja would also agree with this, is that you meet so many people that maybe you didn't know going into the election cycle who you've spoken to their clubs or their fraternities or sororities, and they remember you and they remember the issues that you ran on, and that's always really empowering just to see that other people also agree with some of the things that you're running on.
Yeah. What was for you guys, what was the most desperate thing you had to do to get votes?
To get votes.
I can start. All right. So this is Monday night before elections on Tuesday. We got a text from the elections chair saying that we chalked in places around Kathy that we were not allowed to chalk. And we were told that it had to all be gone within the hour, otherwise we would lose votes. And so we got some buckets of water and we got some old t-shirts and we started just going at the chalk and did not stop until it was done. So I think we finished around 3 in the morning, but I guess it all worked out. There was a point in time where I was like, is it really worth it? But I'm glad it worked out. So that was one of my most desperate times.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure if I'd call it desperate so much as something that I genuinely attribute a lot of the fact that I won to is the day of the election. I was exhausted, right? Like I really standing out there in front of the union, I thought I was going to pass out. It was just so draining on me that my friend says you should go up and you should take a nap up in the stress-free zone. I had never been in the stress-free zone before. I was like, I don't have time to do that. I need to stay out. I need to keep campaigning. But I take his advice. I go up there to the 3rd floor of the union, and I walk in, and it was so bizarre because obviously it's so loud outside. Everyone's screaming. There's blasting music. And this is the quietest place on campus. Like I walk in, and I'm speaking at this normal volume, and he's like, "Welcome," you know. Hello.
Who is he?
There's a student that works there.
Okay,
okay. And so I go in, I'm like, I just really need a place to nap. Is this where I can do it? And he says, yeah, just sit on down, man. So I come over, he has like a little recliner that's just ready for me. And I just sink into this thing. And they put headphones over me, I start meditating, and it was just an out-of-body experience. I had a dream that I woke up, walked outside to start campaigning again, everybody was just gone. And I was at peace. Like it wasn't a bad thing, this is good. So it was, like I said, out-of-body experience, absolutely bizarre, but I really think it got me through the rest of the day.
Top of that.
Thanks, Cory.
You have lucky socks, right? Is that your?
My lucky? No, I didn't even. Shut up.
So now we're gonna talk about
No, all I was gonna say is that I work at Nordy's place, and no one covered my shift on election day. So I was at work from 2 to 6 on election day, didn't even get to be outside. So I harassed like 50 people. Like I would like blow up their phones in every which way imaginable, group me, like Twitter, Facebook. I called a lot of people just to get people to like campaign in my like absence. But besides that, I mean, I didn't really do anything desperate. The most desperate thing I did was like force my friend to sit down in Hillman with me and like explain all the work that I'd missed in my classes because I was campaigning.
Ugh.
And yeah, he doesn't like me anymore. We're not friends. But I still got an A, so I'm all right.
You don't know if you have an A yet. It's not.
No. I got an A on the midterm. I know that.
Okay.
I got a 93.33.
Hey guys.
Know your facts, Andrew.
Look who's representing you guys. Some really smart people. So, tell us something like you guys do SGB. That's great. What else do you do for fun on campus?
For fun. I mean, I do things, but like I'm never like, oh joy, yes, like PSSA.
Wow.
I love my club members. I love all of you. You know this, but like I'm the vice president of the Political Science Student Association. We just sit around and talk about politics and like talk about whether or not like we're gonna nuke other countries or we're gonna get nuked. It's very existentialist, but like at the end of it, you kind of have like this like weird catharsis. But besides that,
You sound like a blast.
yeah, I'm so much fun. Thank you. Yeah.
Cory and Pooja, the bar is here. What do you do for fun?
So I do a weekly sports show with WPTS Radio. So that's fun. That's kind of a nice little break to get away from, as I mentioned, the allocation chair within student government currently. So that very like number crunching, very like technical, and so it's nice to just kind of talk sports.
Did you feel the need to be very biased about your opinion on sports to not alienate any voters for SGB election?
I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure how many Pitt students are really listening to any of my shows ever. So
What are you talking? I don't know. I don't know what that feels like. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know what that's like. So.
I'm also a huge Philly sports fan, so I probably didn't. It was hard to hold that bias in over the past few weeks. We probably had to a little bit, especially talking Penguins and Flyers is never easy on the sports show.
You're telling me. Pooja, tell us about you.
So I've been on a dance team for my last 3 years here at Pitt, where I'm on a competitive Bollywood fusion dance team. And so it's a primarily like Indian dance, but we do a lot of like hip hop, ballet, tap, like all of that stuff. And we compete, so around like 3 or 4 times a week, I go to practices for that, which is a lot of fun. So.
Okay, Pooja wins. She's the most fun. Hey, don't worry. You two will have a chance to prove you're just as fun as her. I doubt it. And we're gonna come back with the game, so we'll be right back. Hey guys, so you put a lot of effort into campaigning, and that's great. But we'd like to know how you think about, more about your views on the political system. So I'm going to give you two options of people, and you're going to have to tell me who you think would be more corrupt. Okay. So we have Kathy Griffin, notable comedian, and love of my life, David Boreanaz as Angel and Buffy. Just so you know, there are always going to be correct answers and wrong answers, and I will explain to you why you were wrong or right. This is a group, you guys have to work together. This is a bipartisan experience. No, don't cover the mic.
Let us deliberate, please.
No, this is my couch. We have to hear what you think. Transparency.
Right answer, and we know what it is.
What's the right answer? It's David Boreanaz, yeah. David Boreanaz is great. He would never be corrupt.
He's beautiful.
He's so beautiful. He hasn't aged a bit. Check out Bones. Okay.
Don't get me started on Bones.
Isn't it up to season 4?
I watched up to season 9.
You're a trooper.
Thank you.
Okay, we have Abraham Lincoln, 16th president, or just a kid playing with Lincoln logs.
Yeah, I mean, I have a hard time calling the guy that goes by Honest Abe corrupt. And just
You don't know what his
kid.
nicknames are.
That is fair.
I feel like this child is very honest. I feel like he's gonna put forward very straightforward policy, Capri Suns for everybody. You know what I mean? This is a really hard. I'm going with the kid. I mean, what about?
You guys don't all have to agree.
Right?
I think the kid's the corrupt one. Just looking at him, I don't trust him.
Wrong. The kid's the right one. This is Truth Teller Thomas. So he tells it like it is. Another.
I don't think he's
Stop. It's like my stepfather.
Okay. SGB, calm down.
Excuse me, it's Joe Biden.
Yeah, you don't even know what the other option is. You know that song, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas? It's that hippopotamus. So who do you think would be more corrupt? Yeah, you don't get to not answer my questions on this show. I'm in charge here.
Just the pure logistics of receiving a hippopotamus for Christmas tells me that hippopotamus is very corrupt. And Joe Biden's a great guy, so I gotta lean the hippopotamus on this one.
What's the plural of hippopotamus?
Hippopotami?
Joe Biden's the right answer. Don't worry. Okay, so
He's the most corrupt.
He is the most corrupt. Are you the last question?
we'll see. Maybe. So we have Mr. Monopoly or the Pringles guy.
Oh, Mr. Monopoly.
Monopoly, yeah.
Phil,
Mr. Monopoly.
I have a conspiracy theory.
you think it's the same person?
Yes.
Yeah, Phil's right. It's the same person.
Played a game of Monopoly and ended up
Okay.
at the end. Definitely, yeah, Mr. Monopoly.
Okay, this is our final question. We have two teen heartthrobs.
Andrew, what do they get if they win this?
Absolutely nothing.
I'm winning right now. I have the most points. No, they're doing fine. They give you on SGB if they win. Or lose, they're just on SGB. We have Aaron Carter. Not this Aaron Carter. Aaron Carter? How I Beat You? I put in there boom.
I don't want my love to go to waste. I don't want just anyone to hold.
These are the people representing you. Aaron Carter.
I want to eat sorry.
And then local.
Oh my God, you guessed it!
Yeah, or this guy, handsome McHandsome, Andrew Dow. So who do you think would be more corrupt?
Yeah, I mean, if this game has taught me anything, it's absolutely the man on the left, Andrew Dow.
Yeah.
You kind of showed your colors
Fair.
here, man.
Yeah, it would be me. Hey, thank you guys so much for doing this.
Thank you.
You're wonderful. We can't just wait to see what you do in the future. And we'll be right back with the Merante's family. And stay tuned for Pitt tonight. Welcome back to Pitt Tonight. Please welcome a staple of South Oakland community, the owners of Grocery and Merante's, the Merante family. I am so excited to have you guys here because I shop at your grocery store very often. But not everyone has the benefit of living as deep in South though as I do. So tell people who haven't been to your grocery store about what it is and where it is.
So we're on the corner of Bates and McKee in South Oakland. We've been there 39 years.
That's amazing. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Julie Merante, and this is my sister, Philomena Merante.
Good. So I love going to your store. I get pretty much all of my groceries there. But what do you guys feel like is like one of your, like if someone had to say, what's the best thing to get at Merante's? How do you say it? Just let's get it right.
Merante's.
Merante's, okay, good. I wasn't sure if it was like getting too Pittsburgh. It's like, Pamanny's,
No.
Merante's. What's something that you guys really like, you guys get to work and you're like, I'm just gonna have one of these because it's so good.
I go for sweets every day, but one of our most popular items is, I would probably have to say, the deli sandwiches.
Really?
Yes.
What's your favorite one?
The traditional Italian.
That
With
makes
the
sense.
fried peppers.
Same. It's the
Good.
same, yeah.
So what was it like growing up in a household with like, such amazing food?
We learned how to eat and cook since we were very, very little. Everybody participated in cooking in some fashion of it, from either canning tomatoes or my dad always had the little garden out back. And then as we grew up, we went to work with him and we all started being grocers.
Do you guys have like a competitiveness about cooking in the family? Like, is there like someone who's like, no, I have like in my house, like there's certain people who are like, no, I know how to cook chicken parm and that's that. Like,
Yes.
is that like at your place?
We compete all the time.
Yes.
She married a chef.
And I have a son that's a chef also.
Oh, good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
So I'm not the real cook.
She does not cook.
No,
I don't
you've
cook
outsourced
it.
that. You have a bunch of people to do it for you.
Exactly.
She's a great delegator.
That's what I do, yes.
So I'm gonna put a little bit of pressure on you guys. Let's say a kid's in South though, just scored a great date, super excited, and they're saying, hey, you only have $10 in your pocket. Go to Miranda's. What's a good meal that you can make in like $10? Like that's like a nice romantic Italian dinner. What?
Pasta.
Pasta?
It's always satisfying, and there's something to suit absolutely everybody and anybody. There are short cuts, long cuts, and then any kind
Ravioli.
of... Oh, and all the raviolis. If
I
you want
love
to get a
those
little
raviolis.
fancy, it's one of our favorites.
Yeah.
And really one of our best sellers. But with the sauce, you can do something very simply and very economical with just about any fresh vegetable or canned sauce. You know, you can make something very simple, very economically, and delicious.
What's like a good vegetable to get that people underutilize and don't really know how to use well?
I'm surprised with your generation of how much vegetables you guys eat. They are so familiar with so many
Spinach.
more products.
Guys, our neighborhood's
Kale,
the biggest.
spinach, mushrooms. You guys are great eaters. When
good.
it comes to diets and stuff, you're much more aware, I think, than we ever were. You guys aren't eating ramen noodles anymore. I mean, you know how to cook and you know how to handle the products. I mean, you guys are traveled. You just know much, much more, and you know the spices. So it does not take much to make a good meal taste better easily.
What's it like to work with your family every day? Like, how many, are you guys all,
All eyes on us. We come together and we go home together.
Okay.
And we only live
4 streets apart.
oh, okay, that's nice. Is everyone who works
Pretty
there?
soon it'll be 4 doors apart.
Oh,
We're together all the time. We actually complement. I couldn't do the work without her, and I would never want to do what she does in the part of the business.
what do you guys do that's different?
Everything.
So I run the front end and she runs the deli.
Okay.
She loves to shop. I love to sell.
So I'll just cut to the chase here. There's the cutest dog outside of your store all the time. Is that Mr. Morante's dog?
That is
It
our
is.
uncle. That was my dad's brother, and that is his dog Dino, who is like the mayor and the mascot of Oakland.
Has he always been so well behaved?
The dog.
The dog, yeah.
Good question.
I think you answered that. I think you answered that. Okay.
Yes.
Good. What's like a good cooking tip that's just like something that just like that you guys just know from being able to like just being around food all the time that just people don't use?
A good cooking tip.
Yeah.
Enjoy eating, and it'll
Fair.
always be good.
Use a lot of different spices all the time.
What's a good spice that you think that people could use more?
Basil.
Basil?
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's always
Say oregano.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like oregano.
What's like I go to your store a lot. I love all of the cheeses you have. You have just a whole refrigerator of just I think some of my favorite cheeses I ever can get. What do you guys have weekly specials on there, or daily specials, right? Mozzarella Monday.
Mozzarella Monday. We have Turkey Tuesdays.
Oh.
And, now it's Lenten. We have weekend sales of cheese all the time.
That's wonderful. Just so like it's clear, can you just plug the exact location of where you are so everyone knows where they can get some of the best, like the most. You guys are pretty much the only grocery store in all of Oakland, right? Like let's.
Well, yeah, we're small. We're not. I mean.
Yeah, but no, like I'm not getting like. Are we gonna go to CVS or like no? Like you guys are the place to be.
Okay, so we're on the corner of Bates and McKee, 3454 Bates Street.
Okay. And just one question, because I think if you guys don't think you know what you do, you guys have all these really colorful signs outside with like sales and stuff. What inspired you to do that? Because it's such a great way. Like,
I'm the sign maker.
you're the sign maker.
Yes.
Good, because when I first got to Pittsburgh one day, I remember seeing that there was like strawberries for $2.99. And I don't know if you remember this, but I came in and I bought probably like $10 worth of strawberries, and I just sat on my porch and ate them, and it was really one of the best days ever. I just was so thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What's your motto with the signs?
Business without signs is a sign of no business.
Talk about it.
That's for you marketing students.
Yeah. Hey, take notes. We'll be right back with performance from Surfboard, but thank you guys so much. And
Thanks
everyone
for
check them
having
out.
us.
Please, best place
Please
to get food in
come and
Oakland.
join us. You guys will have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, welcome back, and welcome the amazingly talented Surfboard, and check them out on Spotify. They're coming there soon.
Nothing
Thank you so much for coming out tonight, and thanks to our wonderful guest, our amazing band, Surfboard, all of you, our amazing producer, Annabelle. Everyone, thank you so much. Have a great night and get home safely.